Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. Those wishing to sit inside at any point this morning, simulcast viewing areas are set up in Hawk Lounge on the main floor of Gengris Student Union and in Malley Lecture Halls 1 and 2 in Dana Halls. A reception for today's graduates and their families will take place immediately following the ceremony in the Gengris Student Union cafeteria. A medical services station is located near the steps to Dana Hall. Certified first responders, University of Hartford Public Safety, supplemented by American Medical Response, are situated throughout campus during this morning's ceremony. We remind our guests that only handheld video equipment is permitted. Camera and video equipment with tripods will not be permitted in the aisles or in the area in front of the stage. Blocking of the aisles constitutes a safety hazard and is prohibited by local ordinances. Your cooperation in keeping the aisles open during the ceremony is greatly appreciated. For a complete list of available services, please refer to the inside back cover of your commencement program. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you clear the aisles as the ceremony will begin shortly. Thank you and enjoy this special day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hart Ceremonial Brass Quintet with a fanfare and processional. May graduates and guests please rise.
Good morning. I am Professor Robert Davis. As University Marshal, I have the privilege of convening this graduate commencement ceremony of the University of Hartford in its 141st year as an educational institution and its 61st year as a university. We welcome all of you today, most particularly the candidates for degrees in whose honor we are gathered. The invocation will be given by the Bishop Jonathan Ramsey, Jr. After the invocation, please remain standing and join Hart School student Meng Chie Xie in the singing of the National Anthem of the United States and the University alma mater that can be found on page 2 in your program.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you on this auspicious occasion to ask for your divine grace and mercy as we celebrate the accomplishments that have been brought about by the discipline, the determination, and the self-sacrifice of these students that we have come to celebrate today. We pray today that this will be the beginning of many greater things to come in the lives of this graduating class. May they always remember that it's because of your hand of mercy that they have been afforded such a great privilege as they're experiencing today. And may they forever have grateful hearts of thanksgiving. Father, I pray that in their journey of life, that they will always embrace diversity, compassion for the less fortunate, and mercy for the brokenhearted. May the skills that they have developed, managing their time, setting priorities, and keeping focus during exams, be the foundation on which they build successful careers and lives. Our greatest prayer for them today is that they will continue to be lifelong learners who recognize their need to constantly discover more about you, the source of all knowledge and truth. Help them to be diligent in their quest to know you and to discover how you want them to live. As they deliberate over life-changing decisions about jobs, careers, homes, marriages, and family, may they seek and find your guidance. And after they have made these decisions, may they constantly seek your daily help to help faithfully live out their chosen callings. Father, we pray for each one of these graduates that they will have gratitude, humility, love, and faith. Teach them how to pray. Give them spiritual wisdom and discernment. Today, we're thankful for the faculty, the staff, and administrators of the University of Hartford that have poured both time and energy into these graduates. And may you continue to grant them the strength and the fortitude to challenge and foster learning. We appreciate the parents, the well-wishers, and others that have contributed so much to the success of these students. And now may you pour back into them as they have poured into others. Thank you, O Lord, for this milestone. And may your hand continue to be with these graduates as they journey toward their life achievements. We do pray this prayer in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose prescribes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er of the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Oh, University of Hartford, a legacy that will not end. Your banners high and colors brilliant give strength as we this world amend. Red to firehouse passion as we proudly sing your praise. Why to guide our every action now, tomorrow, all our days.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I am Lucille Nickerson, and I am the chair of the Board of Regents of the University of Hartford. The Board of Regents is the governing body of the university with responsibility for guiding its educational mission and overseeing its operations. Some of my regent colleagues are seated behind me on the dais, and they join me in the celebration of your accomplishments. But it is my distinct privilege as chair to extend congratulations to our degree candidates on behalf of the full board. Education is the key to lifelong opportunity. Education informs our thinking and provides the foundation for evaluating new situations, for making informed judgments, and for being responsible citizens of this country and of the world. You are well educated, and as such, your opportunities are boundless. Your graduate degrees build on your undergraduate foundation and position you for success in your chosen field. I congratulate you on your academic achievement and look forward to hearing of your future accomplishments. I also congratulate and commend your support team, your faculty and deans, your family and friends. They have been there for you, and as you celebrate today, please take time to thank them for all that they have done to make this day possible. And so, congratulations and best wishes for continued success in your chosen field and beyond. Just over 10 months ago, we welcomed to our campus the 6th president of the University of Hartford. Gregory Woodward arrived with boundless energy and enthusiasm. He loved all that is best about us, and he saw opportunities to make us even better. He has worked tirelessly, and he has inspired all of us, from regents to faculty, staff, and students, to redouble our commitment to the mission of this great institution. President Woodward has embraced this community, and we in turn have embraced him. Please join me in welcoming to the podium the 6th president of the University of Hartford, Gregory Woodward.
Thanks, Lucille, very much. I want to do a quick shout out for Lucille. She is finishing her 5th year as board chair, and the bylaws state that it's time to move on. But we owe Lucille a really great round of applause for all she's done for us the last 5 years. And if you will indulge me just for a moment, there are many regents sitting on the stage. These wonderful people come from all over the globe to join with us about 4 times a year. They serve on committees, they serve on the full board, and they do this all out of their love for the university and their dedication to the students that are in this room. So thank you to all our regents for being part of the university. So we are here today to celebrate the marriage of Harry and Meghan. Oh, sorry. I was confused for a moment. I'm not sure I've ever been to the UK when it wasn't raining. And if you turned on the TV this morning, it was a beautiful sunny day there. So somehow we switched. But you know, into every life, some rain shall fall, right? And so from this, beautiful flowers will come. And it's also more memorable this way. You could have had just a regular sunny day. Now, you know, remember that day was rainy, and you'll always remember this. So welcome to everybody who's here. Welcome to our families. Welcome to friends of our graduates, the faculty, the heart and soul and pride of our university, our amazing faculty. Welcome to our staff, all the people that are on stage with me that help me stay in line every day. It's an amazing group of individuals who give their all to this beautiful place. I want to just take a moment and ask the graduates to do something for me, and that is this. You are entering into a very small percentage of people on the planet in the United States who hold an advanced degree. I think it's somewhere around 3%. So you are entering into a very special collection of people that have dedicated so much of their young lives to pursuing some discipline deeply and aggressively and intensely. That is an incredible and special accomplishment and experience. You probably have forgotten all the work you've done to get to this place. It just seems like, well, today we're going to graduation. I got this silly hat on. It's going to be great. You have worked very, very hard. So here's something I almost never say. But at this moment, I'm asking the graduates to be completely selfish. Just live this day to its fullest. Enjoy this day to its fullest. Put aside all these other thoughts that are sort of intersecting in your mind right now. You're thinking about the car. What are we going to eat later? Where's Grandma? I hope she's okay. It's muddy out here. I got to pay the telephone bill, right? Put all that aside. Put all that aside and focus for a moment. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and focus for a few moments just on you and what you have accomplished. Let it soak in deeply, all right? Ready? Go. Soak it in. How'd you do? Could you do it? Feels really good, doesn't it? So I'll come back and talk to you a little later with some unwanted advice, but for now, please remember this moment. You'll remember this hopefully the rest of your lives. You have worked very hard and sacrificed to make this moment come true. It is so impressive. And I hope it just lasts and lives within you forever. Just remember this. Feel it. Feel the rain. Feel this centering. Heck with the telephone bill. Congratulations to you. Here's another really crazy thought. Will you just applaud yourselves? Go for it. Okay, they're gonna get the music playing soon. The violins are gonna start, so I need to move on. But my heartfelt congratulations to all of you graduates. Just congratulations. It's beautiful. I now invite the Dean of Graduate Studies, Clark Saunders, to the podium.
Thank you, President Woodward, and good morning, everyone. This is a very special day, and I'm very pleased to be here and to be able to share it with you. Today, we are awarding the degrees that you have earned, and we are celebrating in your wonderful success. This morning, I have some thoughts about what makes earning a graduate degree unique and different. A common definition of education is that it is the process of receiving a body of knowledge or a set of skills at a school or university. Generally, that's a satisfactory definition. I would say, however, that as graduate students, you are educated in a significantly different way. You were taught more advanced and complex knowledge. You were challenged to draw inferences and to make original extrapolations, studying the sophisticated scholarly works of others. And you were asked to begin to create new knowledge or develop new ways of doing things by engaging in research. Said another way, you were invited by our outstanding faculty to read complex scholarly works. You were educated in making high-level judgments and then asked to contribute your new ideas, your new designs, your opinions in the form of final projects, theses, or dissertations. You were challenged by your professors to use what you now know to solve current real-world obstacles. You are no longer just receivers of knowledge. You are now able to impart new ideas to help make improved communities in a better world. You, as a result of your graduate education, are able to help find solutions to challenges facing industry, education, government, and healthcare, to name just a few. Those of you in the performing and visual arts have also been asked to be creators of thought-provoking sounds and images. Sounds and images that push listeners and onlookers to be reminded of the importance of beauty in our lives and to prompt all of us to think about what are the matters that encompass the human condition. May it be injustice, repression, as well as love and devotion. There's no shortage of challenges facing us today, issues no less important than sustaining our environment, repairing and creating vital infrastructures, feeding all of us, and healing the mind and body. I ask that you continue doing what you were taught in your graduate education. Create solutions, originate explanations, and devise answers. In whatever you do, take on the challenge to be an original thinker. That might be the best way to define graduate education. It teaches a person to be an original thinker. In a larger societal context, the impetus for graduate education has changed. There was a time when an undergraduate degree was something that only some people needed or wanted, but now it is the norm. Similarly, graduate education, too, has become far more common, although we just heard you're one of 3%. In addition to serving as an opportunity to feed the intellect or perhaps move you down the road toward the professorate, graduate degrees are increasingly required for success in the professions. In some cases, a graduate degree is needed before you can enter. In others, it's needed before you can advance. Increasingly, being successful involves the accumulation of knowledge, skills, and attitudes that simply cannot be acquired in a four-year degree. Professionals in business, the arts, education, health professions, and engineering need a robust integration of theory and practice. Professionals need the ability to make decisions based on well-considered evidence. So, I hope you feel prepared for the challenges ahead. I hope you got everything you came for and more. I'm confident that you all will find gainful employment and have a job where you'll be asked to continue to use University of Hartford graduate education. You should be very proud of your accomplishments, and I know your family and friends share in that pride. Please know that your faculty, your college dean, the dean of graduate studies, your provost, and university president share in that pride as well. Congratulations. Thank you.
I now ask our Provost Fred Schweitzer, Regent David Gordon, and Linda J. Kelly to come forward.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present Linda J. Kelly for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. Linda J. Kelly, with a public service record spanning 4 decades, your leadership has enriched the lives of many in Greater Hartford. As president of the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving from 2005 to 2017, you were the first female and first person of color to lead the organization since its establishment in 1925. During your tenure, the foundation reached an all-time high of nearly $1 billion in assets and setting grant-making records. Your public service also includes serving as commissioner of the Connecticut Department of Public Utility Control, where you led local and national committees and were appointed by the U.S. Secretary of Transportation to chair a federal advisory committee on safety standards. As a volunteer with numerous nonprofit and civic organizations, you addressed issues of education, affordable housing, health care, families of incarcerated, and community development.
Linda J. Kelly, for your tireless service to the region, your passionate advocacy for a more inclusive community, and your trailblazing work in philanthropy, the University of Hartford is proud to present you with the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Good morning. Now, despite the rain, I say this is a beautiful day. For all of you. President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, Regent Gordon, and the entire Board of Regents, I am humbled and deeply honored to receive this Doctor of Humane Letters degree from the University of Hartford. I'm especially pleased to share this occasion with my daughter and her husband, who are here today, my son and his wife, who could not be present, my pastor, and my dear friends. The honorary degree is particularly meaningful to me because it reflects the values of my parents, John and Rebecca Kelly. While raising their 5 children in the segregated South of the 50s and 60s, they placed a premium on high-quality education and instilled in us the responsibility and the satisfaction that comes from hard work and civic and community engagement. Their values and goals became mine and have influenced every step of my life. Accordingly, this Doctor of Humane Letters degree is as much a tribute to my parents' efforts as to my own. I extend my warmest congratulations to all of today's candidates for graduate degrees, and will share with you a statement which has inspired me over the years and continues to inspire me, made in 1964 by Martin Luther King upon receipt of the Nobel Peace Prize. He said, "I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits." I hope that these words can help guide you as you embark on this new phase of your lives. Thank you, University of Hartford Board of Regents, for this tremendous honor.
For those of you that don't know Linda, and most of you don't, I will tell you that she is an amazing, amazing woman. You have no idea the influence she has had on the city of Hartford and surrounding regions as an advocate for nonprofits, for people who need the help of the city in desperate ways, and most importantly for education. Her efforts for those tasks and those goals have been unbelievable for this place, and so it is really a pleasure to be able to honor her here today. Thanks, Linda. So now I have the pleasure of introducing another wonderful person. One of my new friends, Charles Chuck Pagano, is bashful about this when I say it, but I think about 6 people got in a room one day and said, "You want to make this thing? I don't know, let's call it ESPN." And they made it. And he supplied most of the brains behind that, I have to say. So I'll read the official introduction, but we're about to hear from somebody who's a pioneer in his field, was the technological and creative brains in some ways behind ESPN, and now I think is a member of about 6 different halls of fame, sports and broadcasters and technology and on, and I'm just hoping to get one someday. Charles Chuck Pagano joined ESPN a month before it signed onto the air in 1979, and long before it became the global sports multimedia juggernaut it is today. Chuck Pagano spent 35 years at ESPN, retiring as its Executive Vice President and Chief Technology Officer. He guided ESPN to become a leader in sports television technology and expanded its footprint across the globe. He received the university's Distinguished Alumni Award in 2017. I would now like to invite Chuck Pagano, one of our greatest graduates from the University of Hartford, to address all of you. Chuck?
Thank you for that eloquent introduction. None of it's true, of course, but I did have the honor of working there 35 years. I'm considered a pioneer because there was only 20 of us at ESPN when we launched. And the one thing I'm most proud of is the fact that I gave Chris Berman his nickname Boomer, and he gives me credit for it every time he's asked a question. Congratulations to all the graduates today at this 2018 commencement here at the University of Hartford. It's an honor, a privilege, and I'm humbled to be included in this event today. I received my Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering in 1984, and I got my Master's of Science in Organizational Psychology in 2007. Yeah, excellent training. And whenever I'm queried about what made my success happen, I always give this university credit for that, because the correlation of my success is perfectly correlated to my existence here and everything that I learned here. So hence it was a no-brainer for me to be here today. I spent 35 years at ESPN and have cherished this educational institute for my success. I got into the media business as a disc jockey. I even worked here at WWUH doing morning jazz and a couple of overnights in Gothic blimp works. I learned all my ropes of radio, and I figured out I don't want to starve to death, so it's time to get out of that because they pay you poverty level. So I eventually landed at ESPN, and full disclosure, I'm not a sports fan. I do like to have a beverage at a sports event every now and then. And after all these years of radio and television, I hardly watch that much or listen that much. I still tend to read engineering journals when I get the chance. The only problem is these days, they put me to sleep faster than what they did 30 years ago. So I usually get a nap in every time I open up an IEEE journal. I am a little bit of a geek. I like new gadgets. And while I was growing up, the U.S. Army had a slogan: join the Army and see the world. For me, the calling was be an engineer and change that world. My journey as an engineer and a leader was fully enabled by the superior education I got here. And along that journey, I was assigned numerous engineering and then managerial roles, and that's when my real fun started. I remember I had a boss, this is back in the 80s, he looked at me, he said, "You know, we got to work on your leadership ability." I nodded, and under my breath, I said, "WTF, what does that actually mean?" So I moved on and figured I better find out. So I started to enlighten myself a little bit by reading numerous books on how to get a picture of what leadership is. I read Robert Maxwell, Stephen Covey, Warren Bennis. I researched the philosophers, Socrates, Aristotle, Friedrich Nietzsche, Jean-Paul Sartre, et cetera, et cetera. I think you get it. Well, being a geek, and I am still a geek, I turned to a leadership philosopher from a galaxy far, far away and studied the leadership lessons from a very great servant leader, Yoda, from the Star Wars clan. My learnings from Yoda, number one, you are not a hero, but your Padawan or your mentee may be at some point. Yeah, Yoda is cool. However, he's not that popular hero of the Star Wars series. Instead, he is a driving force behind the heroes. Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, similarly, great leaders focus on the future. They build their experience, knowledge, and wisdom into others. It brings great comfort to the best leaders to see their Padawan or their successors or their mentees succeed. Learning number 2, you will always be misunderstood. When Yoda first meets Luke Skywalker, underestimates him. Yoda says, "Help you I can, yes, Luke comes back and says, "I don't think so, I'm looking for a great warrior." Yoda, "Oh, great warrior, wars not make one great." To further that misunderstanding, Yoda's way of talking is different than most. Great leaders are often misunderstood by others. The servant leader's emphasis on service over power and humility over vanity goes against the popular notion. You may not be tiny, green, ancient, speak funny, but you will be misunderstood, guaranteed. Learning number 3, if you're not careful, you may produce a Darth Vader. Yoda expresses concern about young Anakin Skywalker. Sure enough, the worst fears come true, and Anakin becomes Darth Vader. Great leaders have a great deal of accountability when mentoring and raising the future generations in front of them. Use care when selecting, mentoring, and promoting. Learning number 4, you have to live in the swamp. Yoda lived in the Dagobah system when Luke Skywalker finds him. The swamp is full of mud, muck, grime, and filth. Sounds like Washington, D.C. a little bit. The home of Yoda is a tiny mud hut, not the White House. Yoda's home, great leaders do not live in an ivory tower. To the contrary, they invest a lot of time in the thick of things. In serving their stakeholders, great leaders are not afraid to get their hands dirty and mucky. Number 5, your work is never over. Yoda was over 900 years old when he met Luke. In fact, even after he died, he still lived in the spiritual sense as a coach. Great leaders understand that the work is never really done. Work-life alignment is important, but the work is unending. Number 6, sometimes you just have to kick evil's butt yourself. Ancient by human terms, but still spirited by the full force of the Force, Yoda knows when he must pick up the lightsaber and do battle himself. Great leaders focus on building others to extend that culture of service and the positive influence of their purview and organizations that they serve. However, when necessary, leaders who serve are not afraid to join in the hand-to-hand combat of that organization. Number 7, it's all up to you. Like Yoda, great leaders understand the future is up to them. If Yoda had not gone into the exile in Dagobah, patiently waiting for the right opportunity, all could have been lost. Yoda was the last hope for the people against the dark force. He had to train Luke to conquer the Emperor and Darth Vader. Similarly, it's up to you as a great leader to conquer the toxic leadership in so many societies and organizations that we are fraught with today. My takeaway, I needed to keep exploring and learning. I needed to ensure that I encourage creativity and innovation by listening to the advice of people of vastly different opinions. I needed to occasionally get down into the trenches with the members of my team so that we understood the needs and earned their trust and loyalty. I needed to understand the psychology of our competitors and also learn to radically change course when circumstances dictated. So my charge out to each and every one of you here today is simple. This world needs leadership at every corner of our existence. Our children need it, our society needs it, and our nation needs it. Your education here is just one tool in the toolbox of life going forward. You all now need to develop your own leadership tool set and a passion for it. Also, a couple of things I've learned along the way. Be truthful and exhibit, and to continue high ethical standards throughout your career. It's not about inventing the wheel, it's about improving the wheel. Great outcomes usually are incremental steps forward from previous achievements, and mostly from previous failures. Number 3, embrace and celebrate failure. I'm not referring to the human tragedy here. I'm referring to that you need to be comfortable with failure. There's nothing the matter with it, because through it, you only become innovative. Number 4, be passionate about leadership and innovation. Live it, breathe it, make it a spiritual component of your professional life. What you deliver impacts mankind going forward. Don't forget the generativity seed is in each and every one of us. Get the next generation ready. And the one that is probably most important, and I wish I was still in that boat, but I'm retired, so I'm out of it. Get ready for retirement early in your lives. Trust me, it will be your friend before you know it. Practice, live, exhibit your leaderful side. The world needs passionate leaders. My definition of leadership is very simple, and I learned it from a philosopher friend, my former boss at ESPN, George Bodenheimer. Leaders are people helping others do better. No simpler than that. So I encourage you to find your definition, get going. The planet is begging and pleading for your leadership. Again, congratulations to everyone graduating today. I wish each and every one of you an awesome journey and have a wonderful day. There is one special graduate today. I don't see him, but Lou Manzione, the Dean of the College of Engineering and Technology and Architecture, is graduating. He's moving on to a new assignment in New Jersey. And I just wanted to congratulate him and thank him for his friendship for these past 15 years. Thank you, everyone.
At this time, we will commence with the awarding of degrees. Mr. President, I have the honor to call for the presentation of the candidates recommended for graduation by the faculty and Board of Regents. I now call President Woodward and Provost Schweitzer to come forward.
Mr. President, will the candidates for the master's degrees, certificates, artist diplomas, and graduate professional diplomas please stand and remain standing as I present you to the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, and 6th-year certificates in the College of Arts and Sciences. The degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Accounting and Taxation in the Barney School of Business. The degrees of Master of Education, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Science in Prosthetics and Orthotics in the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions. The degrees of Master of Architecture, Master of Engineering, Master of Science in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Architecture, and the degrees of Master of Music, Master of Music Education, Artist Diploma, and Graduate Professional Diploma in the Hart School.
So this is my favorite moment. You ready? Take a deep breath. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the regents of the university, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have qualified and admit you to all the honors, rights, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Earning a master's degree is a significant intellectual achievement. It marks your expertise in and understanding of a scholarly field. Congratulations to you all. And you can sit.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please stand as I present you to the President? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Psychology in the College of Arts and Sciences, the degrees of Doctor of Education and Doctor of Physical Therapy in the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions, and the degrees of Doctor of Musical Arts and Doctor of Philosophy and Music Education in the Hart School.
You look great in red. Here it is. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have qualified and admit you to all the honors, rights, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. A doctoral degree is the highest degree this or any other university can bestow. It signifies a major intellectual achievement. It is my deepest pleasure to welcome you to the company of scholars. Doctors, congratulations to you all. Please be seated. Thank you.
Mr. President, at this time it is my pleasure to ask for the candidates to be brought forward to be presented to the President, Provost, and Dean to receive their diplomas. Graduates, as your name is announced, please proceed across the stage, shake the hands of the Dean, the Provost, and the President. Then proceed off the stage and return to your seat. Doctoral students, as you cross the stage, please present your hood to the Dean, who, assisted by the Provost, will place the hood over your head. Then please shake the hands of the Dean, the Provost, and the President. Photographs are being taken by a professional photographer. The audience is requested to please remain seated. Will the Chief Marshals please bring the candidates forward?
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Black, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Master of Arts, Matthew James Asman. Logan Kathleen Battle. Haley Sylvia Burke. Lauren Janice Clark. Patrick James Fain. Akash Getcha Gara Gupe. Sophia Goldsberg. Chelsea Hall. Charisse L. Huff. Jesse Alexander Imsey. Kelly Wareen Mays. Shelby Rose Mings. Caitlin Lee Moriarty. Nakawuya Janat Mwanga. Alyssa Marie Nett. Moya Anna O'Leary. Karishma Pinto. Edward Martin Soto. Shruti Ranjani Vishnubatla. Catherine Elizabeth Vodopia. Valdinel Bastian. Dominic Angelo DeLuca. Master of Science, Joseph D. Pilato IV. Natalie Elena Awashkow. Jerry J. Farr. Wishana Larry Freeman. Christopher F. Gaglio. Iris Rain Glasser. Emelise Marie Gonzalez. Emily Marie Gwen. Catherine Rose Helvey. Eric Winston Isley. Matthew Krakowski. Haley Danielle Lebrec. Jordan Long. Kendall Lynn Manjuli. Ksenia Madukina. Erica M. Mizyorski. Nicholas Oliver. Allison Marie Packer. Julia Lindsay Pelletier. Rachel Pendergast. Nicholas Peter Pinkover. Romy Beth Richmond. Mohammed Sarmad Sajid. Shayna Alyssa Santiago. Brianna Marie Silva. Kevin Michael Silva. Giselle O.T. Solomon. Linda Tron. Sierra Marie Trudell. Cynthia Lee Winham. Charlotte Ray Zocco. Amanda K. Zophie. Sixth year certificate. Delina Marie Andrews. Haley Ann Bryden. Amanda Caroline Carrasco. Lindsay Elizabeth Fiducia. Julie Marie Pinciaro. Alicia Marie Spakowski. Lena Tomasian. I now call Professor John Mim to come forward.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Black, as Director of the Graduate Institute of Professional Psychology in the College of Arts and Sciences, I have the honor and pleasure to present to you the doctoral candidates. For the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Rebecca Lynn Rowland, her dissertation, Restraint Usage with Adolescents, Therapist Perceptions of Their Impact on the Therapeutic Alliance, chaired by Kelly Weber.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, Dean Roth, I have the honor to present the candidates from the Barney School of Business to you.
Master of Business Administration, Robert Louis Allen. Amanda Grace Anderson. Matthew John Bacon. Scott Roderick Bernier. Humera Burra. Kathleen Elizabeth Bly. Devin Allen Boisvert. Jeffrey Curtis Brockaway. Laura Scarlett Reedy Cascudo. Jorge Ricardo Castro. Susan Catherine Crowley. Cynthia Sturdivant Eisner. Jamie Lynn Evans. Teresa Frausto. Abby Lee Gerasolo. Crystal E. Gonzalez. Jessica Gonzalez. Gina Marie Goodbread. Nicole Lucille Grenier. Pamela Guijaro. Alexander John Heinen. Alexander Walter Henschel. Alexa Jane Keener. Joshua Evan Kessler. Carrie Ray LeBlanc. Jacob Garrett Lieb. Melissa Therese Martone. Juliana Meja Simmons. Alavandar Gupta Narella. Robert Derek Page, Jr. Jeffrey Emmanuel Person. Brandon Mickey Peterson. Yamilet Francesca Pimentel. Joyce Ribeiro. Melissa Rodriguez. Justin Michael Roth. Melissa Rose Rubakin. Alexis Dominique Russell. Joseph Alexander Shashati. Vikrant Suryadevara. Miroslav Tokarczyk. David Jeffrey Tauger. Stacy Ann Walzak. Dylan Paul White. Brian Matthew Wright. Master of Science in Accounting and Taxation, Waskar Aquino. George Demetrius Bellis. Samantha Rose Cormier. Anna D. Cody. John Joseph LaPlante. Sajad Hussein Shawabi. Ariana Marie Vecchierino. Jill Ann Zitkowski. Master of Science in Management, Justin David Calabrese. Caitlin Diana Connolly. Joseph Jacob Rosenstein. Helen R. Scoville.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Goldenberg, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions.
Master of Education, Huda Ibrahim Amuhawes. Jamie Lee Amodio. Bridget Begley. Erica M. Betancourt. Victoria Len Bocalate. Rachel Ann Brenner. Suzanne Madeline Bruno. Christine Lee Cosson. Deborah Ann Collins. Christina Hull Cornell. Heather Lias Franzek. Elizabeth Francis Krasawa. Jennifer Ann Marcantonio. Alicia Page Martino. Nathan Kyler Masaka. Janelle Robert Pannell. Jessica Susan Salvador. Kimberly Ann Stapleton. Master of Science in Nursing, Olusola Adidaran. Abdullah Muteb Al-Harbi. Rebecca Catherine Davis. Gail N. Curtin. Donna Louise Denault. Jennifer Lynn Dennis. Diana M. Flebeau. Luann Marie Girardi. Karina Gonzalez. Holly Anna Hundervan. Marion Estelle James. Jeanne Kessler. Mary and Jerry Leggett. Amanda Ellen McDonald. Wendy Ann Minier. Gloria Chidube Nwachukwu. Antonio Onyejekwe. Heather Lynn Pantalone. Suzanne Marie Paulette. Franklin Gregory Queeder, Jr. Lisa Ann Roy. Salinor Samonte. Gail Renee Saunders. Laura Ann Sheridan. Okay. Indrani Sudeo. Jane Sweeney. Catherine Valeria Thresher. William Joseph Weidman. Sarah McDonald Wilcox. Stephanie M. Winter. Carrie Ren Ibarra. Master of Science in Prosthetics and Orthotics, Reed Aaron Boscheman. Raymond Robert Bolak. Sarah Michelle Couragean. Nicholas Cirillo. Brittany Carol Criccio. Melanie K. Davidson. Catherine Rose Farrell. Elizabeth Catherine Flo. Desiree Fredericks. Holly Michelle Hendricks. Nicole Violette Hero. Glenn Angus Kalani. Sarah Lucia Martinez. Brittany Megan Moores. Gina Elise Marin. Emily Nicole Rock. Christopher Andrew Root. Gabrielle Maria Sinat. Allison Rebecca Snooks. Mitchell John Swanson. Ryan Tyler Spilka. I now call Professor Don Weinholtz to come forward.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Goldenberg. As Director of the Educational Leadership Program in the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions, I have the honor to present to you the doctoral candidates. Doctor of Education, Richard M. Arroyo. Dissertation title, the role a mentoring program plays on the professional growth of novice urban K-12 administrators. Advisor, Carla I. Loya. Jessica Lee, Ben David. Novice educators' reports of strategies teacher education programs use to promote self-efficacy and classroom management. Advisor, Karen Case. Laurie Lynn Blake. Early childhood teachers' practices in fostering self-regulated learning associated with college and career readiness, Advisor H. Kenny Nienhusser. And the extended Martha weekend continues. Martha Carol Brackeen Harris. Dissertation title, Parallel Professions, a comparison of the experiences of African American and Caucasian female heads of coeducational independent schools. Advisor Don Weinholtz. Roosevelt Charles, Next Generation of Educational Philanthropy. Crossover Strategy, Emerging Collaborations between Community Colleges and Private Foundations. Advisor H. Kenny Nienhusser. Valerie Padavina Fenn, Connecticut Superintendent's reports of district-level implementation of scientific research-based interventions. Advisor Karen Case. Cheryl Walker Golding, an exploratory case study of a community college system in a New England state. Community college science faculty's reports regarding effective instruction in traditional and hybrid formats. Advisor Carla Iloya. Tamara Joan Holland, weaving empathy into simulation pedagogy, nursing simulation faculty strategies and barriers for cultivating empathy in nursing simulation pedagogy. Advisor Don Weinholtz. So nice seeing you. Ching Lynn Mack, exploring the role of community college faculty in implementing development education reform policy. Advisor H. Kenny Nienhusser. Well done, Stacy Warner Mattern, writing across the curriculum in higher education, a paradox of student meaning making. Advisor Karen Case. Such a nice big smile, Christina. Christina Jane Martineau, Ways of Leading, a phenomenological study of women superintendents in the United States. Advisor Karen Iloya. Jonathan Paul Mall, aka J. Mall. Novice Urban High School Special Education Teachers reports regarding initiating instructional change. Advisor Don Weinholtz. Next to you. Sarah Kate Tamburello, the impact fourth graders' participation in a reading education assistance dog program has on overall reading, vocabulary, comprehension, and lexile scores. Advisor Karen Case. Linda Carol Wiener, the relationships between early childhood teachers' leadership style and their approaches to managing children with challenging behaviors. Advisor Karen Case. Hello. Congratulations. Lori A. Woodson, Classroom Practices, Influence on Persistence of Women in STEM, a case study, advisor Carla Iloya.
I now call Professor Catherine Serto to come forward.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Goldenberg, as chair of the Department of Rehab Sciences and program director of physical therapy in the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions, I have the honor to present to you the doctoral candidates. The research studies will be announced first, then the candidates, to determine a correlation between the mobility score to the performance-oriented mobility assessment and activity-specific balance confidence for future clinical use. Advisors, Dr. Catherine Serto and Walter Gorak. Ryan, Archer, Edgar. Kevin Paul Evans. Olga Kolomets. Kaylee Faye McGregor. Kayla Rose Morin. Julie Ann Talento. Project exercise programs to promote BMD in children with cerebral palsy. Advisor, Dr. Mary Gennady. Erica Lynn Breivy. Rebecca Ann Cameron. Robert George Mobied. I can do it. Amasafe Precious Oransaye. Hannah Ruth Tarbuck. Project Video Gaming to Elicit a Study and Motor Learning. Advisor Dr. Adam Goodworth. Julia Jane Bajou. Philip Edward Garrett. This is it. Tyler James Hewitt. Colleen Margaret Menard. Ready? Alyssa Marie Pisani. Project, description of functional movement screen in collegiate baseball players. Advisor, Adam Goodworth and Tricia Prokop. Stanley the Man Agu. Morgan Ashley Berry. Jeffrey Patrick Wilbur DeLucia. Corey Matthew Hoffner. Congratulations. Kenneth Charles King. John Michael Weber, Jr. Project, quantifying asymmetry during a drop jump. Advisor, Dr. Krista Marie Pratt. Daniel James Barker. Kyle Daniel Cass Di Roberto. Dylan Michael Fallis. Austin Jones. Jonathan Omar Ramirez. Project Targeted Training for Children with Cerebral Palsy, advisors Dr. Sandra Saavedra and Danny Bellows. Brittany Joyce Ainsworth. Catherine Porter Compton. Sarah Ellen Couture. Aaron Peter Schweibacher. Deanna Zussman. Project Development of Sensory Function and Postural Control in Infants with Sensory Neural Hearing Loss. Advisors Dr. Sandra Saavedra and Donna Snowden. Jamie Marie Calamari. Caitlin Elizabeth Donahue. Carrie Ann S. Duncan. Demetrios Peter Michel. Alejandros Pedrides.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Manzion, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Architecture. And Dean Manzion, we will miss you.
Master of Architecture, Timothy John Appleby. Lance Garfield Green. Joseph James III. Maria Khan. Daniel Thomas King. Ella A. Mahmood. Stephen Michael Neely. Mitchell Edward Sharnick. Master of Engineering, Seb Abdullah. Dariush Babayan Kopai. Jeffrey Froelich Cheston. Zachary Dean Coppola. Hamid Dirami. Mirwais Fazel. Likita Malapati. Baogong Wu. Master of Science, Jayesh Mahesh Kumar Ratag.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Cooper, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the Hart School.
Master of Music, Jennifer Amanda Bolmer. Michael Anthony Carlson. Hannah Marie Gebhard. Justin Tyler Gregg. Julie Christine Herring. Samuel Adolf Hausmann. Amanda Elena Hernandez. Allison Mackenzie Hughes. Noah Jedediah Lundgren. Brian Daniel McPherson. Thomas Julius Milligan. Daniel Martin Minogue. Samuel Webster Moffett. Christia Beatrice Molina. Ariel Alyssa Nathanson. John Adam Ron II. Lisa E. Romeo. Diego Avery Smith. Joshua Russell Sparkman. Wan Lu Sun. Yang Tai. I now call Professor Robert Bearfield to come forward.
President Woodward, Provost Schweitzer, and Dean Cooper, as Director of Graduate Studies in the Hart School, I have the honor to present to you the doctoral candidates. Doctor of Musical Arts, Gary Anthony Capizzello. Bela Bartok Sonata for solo violin, a study of variant readings in the sources. Advisor, Kenneth Knott. Kyle Robert Grimm, Lifted Out to Float on Its Own. Advisor, Kenneth Steen. Alexander Samuel Coleus. Aggregate formations through source hexachords and trichord generators. A performance guide to phrase structures and form in Donald Martino's Concertino for clarinet in B-flat and orchestra. Advisor, Akane Mori. Andrei Stolyarov. Symphony No. 1, Talisman. Advisor, Larry Allen Smith. Aaron James Wyansky. And Yet You Have Seen. Advisor, Kenneth Steen. Doctor of Philosophy, John Thomas Hart, Jr. Authentic conducting and rehearsing experiences for pre-service music teachers. Advisor, Joshua Russell.
Are we done?
Yes.
So friends, I think our graduates deserve one more rousing round of applause. Wow, audience, you are so cool. But what you're expressing is what I'm feeling up here after shaking all those hands. Just unbelievable pride in the accomplishment of these people. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful accomplishments. I'm so excited about today. So now I'm going to sit for a minute again and ask Carolyn Riebling Bly, who is the president of our Alumni Association, to come forward and share a few words with you.
Thank you all, and congratulations again. My name is Carolyn Bly, and I'm a University of Hartford graduate and your Alumni Association president. I am truly honored to be here today to celebrate your commencement. What a proud moment for you, your family and friends, and you, Hart. No doubt today will be one of the happiest, memorable days of your life, as well as ours. On behalf of my colleagues on the Alumni Board and thousands of alumni across the country and around the world, we welcome you into the ranks of University of Hartford Alumni Association. You now have access to all the rights and benefits and membership brings you. Please think of the Alumni Association as the family that you'll always have. And like family, we want to see and hear from you often. Social media, email, phone call, and visiting campus and attending alumni and university events will make us very happy, and you will always be welcomed home. We look forward to having you represent the university in the world. There is no doubt you will continue to make us very proud. Your new degrees will take you down many paths, but they will also guide you back to your alma mater. We are UHeart connected now and forever. Welcome to Alumni Association. Thank you.
Thanks, Carolyn, who also works at ESPN, head of branding and marketing for ESPN. I got a chance to sit at the Sports Center desk one day visiting her, and that was pretty cool. So we're almost done. I know we're eager to start partying. Exactly. I just have one closing thought that I'd like to share with you, and that is I remember my graduate years as perhaps the most special years of my entire professional life, in some ways my entire personal life, because it was a time when I not only was able, but I was in fact required to work really hard at a single discipline. I'm a composer. A lot of composers walk by up here. If you, yes. I have a lot of rooms in my house if you need a place to stay. But the ability to say, I'm going to go into a room and I'm going to write music as long as I want and as intensely and fully as I want, and I'm going to go out and meet performers and we're going to perform it and do that as fully as I want. It was a special kind of focus that I'm not sure you're ever going to get again in your life. You may never have this opportunity to be this focused and this single-minded, I guess, towards one particular learning. It was an incredibly special thing for me. So the reason I say this is because a year or two from now, you'll be sitting in a job, perhaps doing something you love or something you kind of love, and you're going to wake up and go, so this is it? This is what I worked this hard for? This is what I'm doing? And it's going to happen. I've seen it happen, a few 100,000 times. And you have to take a deep breath and go, yes, this is what I worked hard for, and I'm doing great things. But I would suggest that you think back to this time and remember this incredible moment when you were filled with the joy of learning. And if you keep that with you, even when you're working and toiling away, some days you can go, you know what, I need to just go back and remember that. Read some more articles, do some more research, write some more music. Find a way in your life, weekly, monthly, or annually, to say, I'm going to escape and I'm going to be the graduate student in me again. It'll feel good. It'll remind you of these times. It'll remind you of how powerful you are as an individual to keep growing. It's a beautiful thing you've just experienced, and it can pay off dividends for you for the rest of your life. So best wishes, congratulations once again. I would also ask for the graduates now to take a moment and show their love and appreciation to the family members and friends who have been here today to support them on this journey.
Following this ceremony, please join us at the Gengris Student Union cafeteria, that direction, for a reception to honor the graduates and their guests. Now, due to the continuing rain outside, we will have a slightly modified recessional. Would you please allow the stage party to recess down the center aisle, and then the faculty and our graduates, you will be invited after the stage party has exited to leave the tent in whatever direction seems most convenient to you. So please rise and remain standing until the stage party has recessed.
I got another good. This is a warm-up. Playing principal tonight, so. It was just like the